Yo, we back. We back with another one when he thought it wasn't gonna be no another one. A song me do hit different. We back with another episode. Woo. It hit different.
Yes, sir.
Dave Blunt. Break. Oh yeah. I can't do your voice. I'm not even finna try. I'm not even finna
Right.
try it, bro.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
I'm not even finna try it, bro.
Yeah.
You good at what you do, bro.
Thank you. You're good at what you do too, man.
Like, let's just start there, bro.
Hell yeah.
The man, the milk, the legendary Dave Blunt, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
It's a pleasure to finally have you on the platform, brother.
Pleasure's all mine, man.
It hit different. Break the shit down. Now, Dave, we gon' where should we start at? Because I usually say, let's start there. Now, on Phonem, you know, my platform is a mixture, some realness, a little comedy here and there on Phonem Gray. Break the shit down. Now, what do we start with Dave Blunt? Do we start with the real shit or do we get right into the humor? Like, break the shit down.
We can start wherever you feel best is the best place to start.
Bro. I see you got your lovely wife. This your wife? My wife? My wife? Under the Young Boy Act. You got your wife up here.
Yes, I have my wife, yes.
Okay, break this shit down. Is that the one you be talking about in them songs? Let's start there.
Well, you know, I have a past of mentioning a bunch of names in songs of women that I've dealt with in the past.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Can you see your dick? Let's just start there. Can you see your dick, Dave Blunt? We gonna start there. Is this the one you was talking about? I got a new girl and she don't care if I can see my dick or not. Break it down.
Well,
what song was that? Bigger? What song?
Yeah, that song was called Bigger.
Break the shit down.
Well, the way that I would break that down is, you know, when I'm making my songs, it's a lot of, you know, what people think about me. And so I put that in my music, you know what I'm saying? Rather it's true or not. You know what I'm saying? So niggas see me, oh, that nigga can't see his dick. You know, so it's like, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh, okay, let's use that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's real. So it's just like J Mane talking about his ball spot.
Yeah, but that's real.
That's you on some bullshit.
No, my bad.
You on some bullshit.
Yeah.
So you telling me you can really see your dick? That's what you trying to tell me. You can really see your dick.
What I will say on that is I don't have to see it in order to use it. And that goes for anybody. That goes for anybody.
The man, the myth, the legend, bro. It ain't different. Okay, so with that being said, y'all remember off Nutty Professor when he was my dick. I mean, see my dick. Y'all remember that whoop?
I actually haven't seen that movie.
You ain't seen the Nutty Professor, bro?
No, I haven't seen that.
You never seen Nutty Professor when Eddie Murphy got the old whoop?
No.
My dick. I can see my dick. Like he was happy he could see his dick.
No, that sounds funny as hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play that whoop for you. Like before I leave out the studio.
Movie night.
Look, break this shit down now.
Okay.
With it Netflix and chill? Like how you be whooping? You and your girl be Netflix and chill?
Yeah, with my girl. But in this situation, I don't Netflix and chill with other men. But like I said, movie night. You know what I'm saying? Get some popcorn. I think I got my pajamas in the car. So.
You whooping.
My bad. All right.
Now I don't have movie nights with me, bro.
Okay.
Let's break this shit down.
Okay. All right. My bad. I'm over whooping.
Now, when it come to Dave Blunt's, bro. How was this name even, like, how did this name even come about? But we're gonna start with a little bit of that.
Okay, so how it came about is I used to be, like, on Facebook a lot and shit, and my Facebook kept getting banned. So I have to come up with different names and shit. And one day I was smoking a blunt, shit. I was like, what do I name it? And I just looked at my blunt, I'm like, Dave Blunts. And then when I started making music, I didn't have a computer to upload the shit to SoundCloud. I was making songs on my phone. So I would screen record it on my phone and just upload it to Facebook. I never came up with a rap name, but that was the name of my account. So people was like, oh, you're making music, and the account name is Dave Blunts. Dave Blunts. It just kind of stuck.
Okay, break this shit down. So do Dave Blunts smoke a lot or like what?
I used to. At the time, like that was the name that I made when I was like 19. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I haven't smoked since I was 20. I'm 25 now.
25.
I quit like 5 years ago. It was really like an addiction for me. Like that was the basis of my personality was weed. I'd wake up, I'd be high from the time I woke up till I went to sleep.
And one of your songs, I heard that I feel like you said you don't know how to lose weight.
Yeah, I did say that before. I've said that a few times. Yeah.
So break that shit down. So I'm skinny as hell, and people be like, J Mane, I just stopped smoking weed recently. That's why I'm bringing this up. So I'm about 31 days clean. So today the 7th. Okay, it's not the 7th yet. It's still the 6th. But matter of fact, I'm from Chicago, so we 2 hours behind. So on phone them, I'm 31 days clean. Break the shit down for me. Break the shit down. Can I get a hand clap, Dave? Break the shit down. Like, it hit different. I was clapping for you on phone them. Before I ever met you, I was clapping for you. Oh, that's my nigga. I swear to God, I can't wait to meet folks. It hit different, bro. Let's start there. I appreciate that, bro. I need a little hand clap. Okay, stop clapping, Dave.
I'm sorry.
It hit different.
No, man, I was just trying to. I was over whooping.
You was over whooping.
I thought I was whopping, but I was over whooping. My bad, sorry.
So back to the point, I done stopped smoking weed, bro, and people say when you smoke, it make you lose weight. Would you say that's true? Because you say you was over smoking.
Nah, that shit just made me like eat more. I was getting high and hungry. Yeah.
Right, I had the munchies too, but some people have a fast metabolism and shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so break that shit down. I'm from Chicago. We just seen, when we first seen Dave Blunt's, I feel like most of us seen the viral shit with Snoop Dogg. We seen you on stage, and then we that cup song. What is it called?
The cup. It's the cup.
It's just the cup. I want it to be dirty cup. That's I think
Yeah.
that's MALT. Okay. Your shit is the cup. That shit is on YouTube at roughly 5.8 million views.
Something like that.
Is that your biggest song as of today?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do Dave Blunt think that he will have a bigger song than that?
Yeah. When it comes to my career, I've taken the take the stairs route, which you take the elevator, you go straight to the top. But if you have a few missteps, you fall right to the bottom. But I've been taking the stairs, like gradually building up my core fan base and shit, and just making sure that I have a catalog of songs, a real discography. Okay. So I'm not in any rush to have like a crazy ass song. I really want to. So when the moment does come, when I have the big song, it's not just like a one hit wonder thing, because I have a fan base that will stick behind me.
That's real.
When I drop other shit.
Oh, that's real. That's real. I love the answer. So I had got kind of off track. Like I say, the first time we seen you was on stage, or whatever the case is, and you kind of whooped on Snoop Dogg.
I was over whooping. Yeah.
Why you over whoop Snoop like that? Like,
well, because and that was actually in Chicago.
So that was in Chicago. They ain't even invite me to that stuff.
Yeah, that was.
Hold on. When your girl, that wasn't your girl dropping a blunt. Your girl dropped a whole tray. Like, break that shit down. What does that mean?
I don't know. That means I gotta get enough. But anyways,
I gotta do my homework on that.
Yeah.
Since you ain't over whooping out here.
No.
Okay.
But I thought it's the person that drops it.
Okay, it gotta be. She dropped it. That's the person.
But never mind. I'll be over whooping sometimes and shit. But anyways, that was at Juice WRLD Day. That was a big ass crowd, like 22,000 people, I believe, 20,000 something.
That was at the United Center.
Yes, sir.
Damn, bro, I knew that stage looked familiar.
And that was my second time ever performing.
Oh,
so the reason I did the Snoop Dogg thing is because the first time I had performed, it had went viral. Niggas was like, "Oh, this nigga sitting in the chair, like what the like." It's crazy. And then, Snoop Dogg had said some comments about it that I didn't really like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, he was just like, oh, put down the chips, nephew. And he put down just some shit, whatever. I don't even remember what it was. It was like, that's how, like, minuscule it is now to the other shit I've been through. But, so when I was at the United Center, he actually apologized for that. Because my fans was getting on his ass. He thought I was just some meme of the week, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't know I got a real fan base behind me.
Oh, bro,
so he's like, oh shit, they getting on my ass about this. And then he like posted a video apologizing to me, DM me and shit. But when I performed at the United Center, I was like nervous as fuck because it was 20,000 people. Like I never, like I said, the first time I performed, it wasn't even my show. It was at a Babytron show. They let me come out and do one song. I think it was in front of maybe like 1,200 people. And then from there, it's 22,000. So it's like, I'm nervous as hell. So I got drunk before I went on stage. I'm like, bro, I can't do this. Like, I just got drunk as hell. And then when I was out there and I seen all that shit, all the people like singing my song, I'm like, damn, this shit is good. Like, how can a nigga ever hate on this? And so then I'm like, y'all have a problem with me sitting down on this stage? They said no. I'm like, well, then get the off my dick, Snoop Dogg. There was no reason for me to really do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to apologize after because that shit was like some lame shit. But
so you felt like that was lame shit?
Yeah, because he had already apologized and shit. Like I shouldn't have did that.
Oh,
But I
he
was
already
really drunk.
apologized at that point.
Yeah, he had
before-
already apologized. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I thought the apology came after that.
No. And then after that, he apologized as well. He's like, "Damn, bro, I already said sorry. Like my bad, homie. Like So yeah.
So how is you and Snoop Dogg's relationship to today? To this day.
I don't know. I haven't ran into him or met him or anything. So.
Oh, you never met Snoop after that? Like
No,
y'all
never.
ain't nipped that shit in the bud?
No, never met.
Man, we out here on the West Coast right now. We shooting this interview in California.
Yeah.
Like let's break this shit down. Snoop down the street, ain't he? Like
I just seen him at the strip club.
You just seen Snoop at the strip club? Like let's start there. Now don't do that because Snoop got a wife. I think we can't.
She was there too.
Oh, she was there. Okay.
Okay. Well, we're not over whooping.
Okay, y'all not over whooping. Okay, break the shit down. So Snoop is one of the biggest. Put it like this: certain people be, when you hear A-list, B-list, C-list, and this type of Snoop down at A+, right? Like let's just break this shit all the way down.
A++, yeah.
Like folks, A++. Do your homework on. He got an A on his homework.
Yeah.
When you do your homework on Snoop, he got all A's on his shit. So how is that you going back and forth with a legend? Like how was like you saying your fan base was like over whooping him, but it hit different when Snoop getting at his fan base over big too. So did you catch?
Yeah, there was clash, and it was pretty much my fan base is like younger people and it's old niggas on his fan base and shit. Well, really everybody, but it's a lot of old niggas on his fan base. So it was just old and young niggas going back and forth in the comments, and it's like me, I don't give a who it is. If I feel disrespected, I'm gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care who it is, how old you are, how many niggas you killed, whatever. I'm not like a tough guy or anything. I stand on respect and what I believe in.
Oh no, that's 100, bro. So why didn't you just take that? Well, my whole thing is like, why wouldn't you take it as just a joke? Like, man, look at Snoop, like, or like, you know what I mean?
Because you niggas gotta realize that was when I first started blowing up, and like niggas was already like, I see, Juice WRLD Day was definitely like a gift, but it was also like a gift and a curse because like before that, like I was blowing up and shit, you know what I'm saying? It was good. It was all cool. My comments was like mostly positive and shit, but Juice WRLD Day like opened me up to the rest of the world. And that shit became like a bigger issue than just Snoop. Like there was like conservative right-wing motherfuckers making videos like this is what America is. A dude on stage sitting on the couch obese, like this is what America is. He's promoting obesity, and it's like nigga, I've never came out there and said, hey nigga, eat food, kids, gain weight, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just like nigga, I'm big, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just making music. So it's like when you're a new artist in the game, narratives about you get painted real quick. I've never been the type of nigga to just get bullied at school. Like, I'm getting on niggas' asses if they try to talk about me. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want the narrative to be painted like, oh, you can get your jokes off on this nigga and become like a punching bag. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whenever I had to nip that shit in the bud. Like Snoop Dogg saying this shit, he's got an influence over 80 million followers and shit. Nigga, I'm on that ass.
I'm following them great.
Whoever it is, because it's like I'm still trying to paint my own narrative. So niggas trying to paint a narrative about me, I can't let that happen.
Nah, that was real. That's real. Now I understand your perspective. I'm glad I asked you that question, bro. Now, it's like certain people I do interviews with, like we really be wondering, like, okay, why bro do this or why he come out like that, But when you just broke that shit down, that make a lot of sense, though, bro. Like,
and another thing about me is like I never do anything. I don't clout chase off of another nigga. Like, if I ever mention somebody, it's an emotional response. I'm a very emotional person, so I do things out of emotion. I'm not mentioning Snoop for clout because I don't need him for. But when Snoop Dogg mentioned me, I had already signed a deal. I had already bought my mom a car. I already moved out here. So it's like I've already won. I don't need to mention Snoop Dogg for any sort of clout. I don't need to mention any of the other niggas that we'll probably get into in this interview for clout. That's an emotional response. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to get clout, I'll do things on my own. Nigga, I'll go on stage in the couch with my oxygen tank. I'll get clout off of me. I don't need to get clout off of another nigga.
Okay, different. Nah, that's real. Okay, Dave Blunts, I like that, bro. Okay, my man. Okay, what's your sign, bro?
Cancer.
Okay, you a Cancer. It hit different. Now, that's July?
July, yeah.
Okay, it hit different. Break the shit down. Can we know the date or
July 1st. July
July
1st.
1st?
Yeah.
Okay, hit different, bro. Let's get into some other whoops. Basically, because that's like the gist of it. Everybody love your music. What's your real creative process for
Well,
when Dave Blunts hit that studio? Like, what's your creative process as far as when you start the Stone?
Well, if you listen to some of my songs, you'll hear it's just a bunch of random like thoughts and ideas. But if you really listen to it, it's painting a narrative. It's painting like a story. You might say that doesn't relate to that, but it's like it's really just kind of like my diary entry when I'm making my music and shit. You know, just getting shit off my chest. You know, figuring out crazy shit to say sometimes, and yeah.
Oh, bro, great. Okay.
But it's like it sounds crazy, but all of it is like true for real. You know, like I be saying like I believe there's like a snippet of mine going around, and I'm like, can I cuss on here?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want to do.
So I'm like, you know, white only sees me as a hard R N word. White only sees me as a jigaboo. When I go to sleep, sometimes I dream about me killing you. You know, it's like because it's like I've really been in relationships with white women, and they are racist. They get mad and call me the N word, the hard R. You know what I'm saying? So that's like my reality for real.
So why do you? Oh, so you asleep with a woman and you still feel like she racist?
Yeah.
Okay. And why do you choose to be in those type of relationships?
Well, I don't anymore. You know, this is my wife right here. She's black. This is the first black woman that I've been with.
This is the first black woman you've been
Yeah,
with?
man. You know, I grew up in Iowa, so a lot of white women around there. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
break that shit down.
You know, and so yeah.
What part of Iowa, bro?
A town called Davenport. It's on the border of Iowa and Illinois.
Okay.
So it do hit different.
Yeah, it do hit different. We got Davenport in Chicago, but that's a club though. But that's a whole nother whoop. Break it down.
He's whopping.
Break
But so yeah, bro. Why would I? To your question, why would I choose to be in those relationships? It's like, man. Why do we ever choose to be in any relationship when we know that it's bad for us? Because we love that person. Sometimes women, you'll see women, yo, why are you still with him? Like he's beating your ass, like he's putting his hands on you. But it's like women won't necessarily leave because they love that person. They're like, oh, he's gonna change. He can do this. You know, it's not all bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just that same mentality.
Fact. So the famous saying is, once you go black, you'll never go back. So like now you right here with your black wife.
Yeah, bro.
Do you think you would go back?
No, I can't. I can't because I always felt like there was a disconnect. Like the women that I was dating just didn't really understand me for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I realize it's because they're not black.
Okay. Okay. Different.
Whopping.
Nah. Back to so my whole point of before with the Snoop Dogg question, it was what us seeing you from Chicago. What is your health problem? Like, what is the whole? Is it just obesity or like what is the real like?
I mean, I got a fucking like whole ass Elder Scroll of fucking diagnoses and shit, but. Yeah, you know, being overweight, fucking asthma, fucking.
I got asthma too. Bro.
Breathing problems and shit.
I got.
It's a whole bunch of shit, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so just overweight and got asthma and breathing problems like that.
Breathing problems,
so I got
heart problems. You know what I'm saying?
Problems? Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of heart problems?
Shit, bro. I mean, pretty much just heart problems. You know what I'm saying?
Like love heart problems or real heart problems? Break it down.
Well, not anymore.
Okay, it hit different.
But
you right here with the man.
Yeah, so my bad. I didn't mean to whop like that, but yeah, you know, heart problems and shit. You know, none of that shit's good. So you can just go and pick a hat. And, ooh, this is a good heart problem. No, it's not gonna happen, J-Man. Okay. There's no such thing as a good heart problem.
Good heart problem. Okay, yeah. Break shit down. So, being Dave Blunt, what do you tell people? And when I say people, I'm talking about other fans who look up to you who might feel like they're a little overweight and they kind of want to pursue their dreams and stuff like that. What do you tell those fans?
Well, don't let it stop you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't let none of that shit stop me. Like I was actually when I went to Juice WRLD Day, a lot of people think like, oh, that nigga did that shit for clout with the oxygen tank. He didn't really need that. I really needed that. Like I was in the hospital before Juice WRLD Day. They told me like, yo, can you come to Juice WRLD Day? I'm like, yeah. I just agreed even though I knew I was in the hospital. I didn't know when I was getting out. But it came time and I was like, bro, I gotta go. Like I have to leave. And they said, well, if you take oxygen with you, then you can go. That's the only thing. We're just trying to get you off oxygen before we release you. Right. But if you take the oxygen with you, then you can do it. So I did it. You know what I'm saying? I really just persevered. I drove there. That was a fucking 30-hour drive. We drove nonstop without fucking stopping,
So
except
what
gas
hospital
stations
you
and
was
shit.
in?
It was a hospital out here in L.A.
And you drove from LA to Chicago, bro?
Yes, 30 hours, yeah. And in a
Why the
Sprinter
fuck
van.
you ain't get on the plane?
Man, I'm gonna play with the fucking oxygen tank and shit, bro. Hell no.
Right, damn. So you really risked your damn life to even
it was a crazy ass like Harold and Kumar type journey and shit.
Get the hell out of it.
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
It hit different. Niggas don't know about Harold and Kumar.
Nah, it do hit different.
Do
Great. Do your homework.
Have you ever seen that movie?
You ain't. See, you okay? It hit different when she ain't seen Harold and Kumar.
Yeah.
Do your homework on Chinese folks now.
Now we can experience it together.
Yeah, it hit different. Y'all go watch that. It hit different. So, you drove 30 hours in a Sprinter van.
Yeah.
Who all was with you, gang?
It was me, my manager, I had security at the time, my producer.
No doctor, bro? Let's start there.
No doctor. No doctor,
like,
no
break
doctor.
This shit down, don't bring it
because I really only needed the oxygen. You know what's crazy is, bro, I ran out of oxygen. Going there, I did.
Come on, Dave. Don't be whooping like that, bro.
I'm like, damn, like.
You gonna piss me off, Dave.
No, real shit. You wanna know how, like, I got more? Is because I've been on oxygen before. You know what I'm saying? I've been on oxygen before.
Oxygen like you stopping for gas and shit? You got
no, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. So, before Juice WRLD Day, I drove, so I live in Iowa. My house in Iowa is from 3 hours to Chicago. So we were driving from LA to Iowa and then staying there for like a day or two. And then my mom and shit was going to come with me to Chicago. So, like I said, I've been on oxygen before. Like, it's just like an as needed thing. I don't always need oxygen. You see right now, I don't have oxygen. Right. But sometimes when my asthma be flaring up, I need to use oxygen for a little while until like my lungs is good enough for me to not use it. So back at home, I have a bunch of oxygen tanks at my mom's house. So I'm like, damn, this oxygen tank is not going to last me the full 30 hours. I need to like turn it on and off when I really need it.
Okay.
So I was doing that, but it ran out. Like, it ran out. So I'm like, I just had to keep using my nebulizer, like my breathing treatment. Yeah. It hit different. Do your homework on nebulizer and breathing treatment, albuterol and shit. So I just was steady using that shit as like, you know, as a fucking oxygen, even though that's medicine. You really shouldn't be using that unless that's like every 4 to 6 hours you use that. But I couldn't breathe. It hit different when you can't breathe. It hit do your homework on when you driving through the Colorado mountains and you at a high altitude. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, that shit was crazy. I was like getting woozy and like seeing shit. It was pretty crazy.
Damn, so that shit like
but I wasn't gonna for real. I was like seeing shit. Like it was just like it was crazy. But
damn.
I wasn't gonna let nothing stop me from performing there. I'm like, I have to do this. Like, I have to. And so then, so add all that context up when I'm on stage, knowing what I had to go through to get here, and some old ass niggas on my dick. It's like, you see what I'm saying? It hit a little bit different.
It hit different. And then it's Snoop out of all people. You like, exactly. Come on, Snoop.
Yeah, man. Shit, I love Baby Boy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Snoop ain't even rock with Baby Boy. He tried to whoop him. Remember
yeah,
the scene
he did,
Snoop,
yeah.
Snoop ain't rock with Baby.
Yeah.
Lil Jody.
In front of her son. But, yeah.
Break this shit down. Oh, shit, bro. Let's get into some other whoops. Who is Dave Blunt's, like, who is somebody that Dave Blunt's want to work with, that you haven't worked with so far? You say you never even met Snoop, and everybody thought that Snoop apologized and y'all got cool after that, but you never seen Snoop yet. Who is somebody in the industry that you actually would want to work with?
Bro, everybody who knows me knows I don't care to work with niggas. Like I've done the thing where, you know, try to work with niggas, but rappers are just on some whole other shit, bro. They be wanting you to they be trying to leverage the fact that you want to work with them to work with their bum ass artists and shit. And I'm just like, I'm not a dick writer, bro. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I had my time where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do a song with your artist, and that never came nothing out. And now I got these bum ass features out there. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't want to do that shit, and I don't want to do what it takes to have to work with a artist for real. So I can't think of, and I really, honestly, my music is so personal that it's like, I don't even know if a nigga can really, you know, mesh well with my music and shit. So I really just, my whole thing is, if it comes up, like, I let them seek me out. You know what I'm saying? I don't seek that shit out. I'm on some shit where I want to build my self-worth up to where niggas will seek me out.